Mark Thompson back with head coach Larry Courville of the Reading Royals here announcing today the signing of forward Jesse Todd out of Merrimack College. And coach, this is a guy I know that you haven't had much opportunity to see Jesse play, obviously coming out of college, but by the same token, you've heard good things about him.
Yeah, I definitely did. One of the things when I was down in Washington's development camp last week is we discussed some power forward types with with Olivier Labelle going to Austria this year. We felt like we needed that kind of presence in our locker room and in our team. And Jesse Todd came up. Washington was watching him play. Thought he would be a great player at our level and probably would spend time in the American League. He did last year at the end of the season. He's also a guy that can score, also kill penalties. So from what I'm told, he's a well-rounded player that can kind of do everything at our level.
Well, these big power forwards are kind of the flavor of the month right now, particularly with the Stanley Cup championship of the Los Angeles Kings. Many people pointed to the large forwards that they had in Los Angeles as being critical impact guys. You get that with Jesse Todd. He's listed at 6'2" and almost 200 pounds.
Yeah, I think that was another element that we missed last year, and we wanted to be more of a presence team, and hopefully he'll bring that presence to our locker room. I think it's also key in playoff time when you have those guys that can, play a lot of minutes, play gritty hockey, eat pucks down low, and we expect him to do that for us.
He led Merrimack College twice in a row in goals scored. He is a guy, obviously, I'm presuming he scores his goals from in and around the dirty area, kind of reminding me somewhat perhaps of a Doug Christensen type, a guy that's not afraid to get to the top of the crease like Olivier Labelle and make something happen.
Well, that's why we hope to see him in the same type of role as Labelle, but I think he also may see a little more offensive ability. Labby was a kind of a guy, like you said, was a net front presence on our power play and scored most of his goals there. We expect him to do a little more offensively for us. He's a guy I'm told that can move the puck pretty well. He's got a great shot, and we'll see what he brings to us.
Well, it's interesting. At the end of last season, after his senior year at Merrimack, he had the opportunity, signed an ATO up with the Hamilton Bulldogs of the American Hockey League, and produced immediately. He had 3 helpers in the 5 games he played.
Yeah, he's definitely a kid that I think is going to see time both with us and the American Hockey League. He did last season a little bit after his season, senior season with Merrimack, and he produced pretty well, like you said. So given the opportunity, we know he can be an offensive guy for us. He can be a power forward. He's probably going to play our power play. We don't have a lot of right-handed shot guys signed right now, so that's a bonus with him and Chris Lanko that we have. And you need those types of players to produce a little more on the power play, and that's why we've got him.